Hello. Today I want to talk about the heart of a golf swing. What I believe, or in my opinion, is the most important part of a golf swing. And it's all about how the golf club moves around your wrists. How you actually get to feel the weight of the club head. When you're swinging a golf club at speed, how do you know where it is? The only way that your cerebellum, the part of your brain which is actually going to control movement, can do this is by feeling it. And it's only going to happen if you're gripping the club light enough to actually let it swing. When you lift the club into the air and rotate it onto plane, the weight of the club is pulling at you and you should be able to feel that. But I have the feeling the majority of golfers out there are holding the club so tightly they can't feel the head at all. On the contrary, they're basically picking it up and dropping it on it, or even worse, hitting down at the golf ball, and they never actually get that feeling of a swing. And that's why I believe that this movement of the club around your wrists is the heartbeat of every golf swing. The other thing to understand is by allowing the club to move around your wrists, you are allowing yourself to swing back from the inside onto the golf ball. Why is this important? Well, it's absolutely vital because although we don't necessarily want to swing from the inside on the golf ball, by rotating your hips, which you'll have to do in order to swing the club through the golf ball, by rotating your shoulders, which you will have to do in order to accelerate the golf club through the golf ball, you will actually be moving the club to the outside of the target line. That means you need to be making a movement that's moving the club to the inside of the target line to get the club moving through a neutral path through the ball. It's the yin and the yang. Your arms are actually lifting and pulling the club behind you, allowing you to come from the inside. The golf club is being lifted and swung behind you by your wrists, allowing you to come from the inside. If you were not to use your body at all, lifting your arms, bending them and rotating your wrists would mean you come down a 45 or 50 degree angle to the right of the target. But then you've got your body rotation. And whatever you do with your body, if you rotate it, the club and the arms are going to be thrown forward. Therefore, you need a balance. The balance between the forces which are moving the club behind you and the forces which are trying to move the club in front of you. And if you can balance them out, then you're actually going to get a golf club which goes up what appears to be a straight line out and a straight line back. The trouble is that's not what it is. And therefore a lot of people are out there practicing the wrong things, trying to take the club down some kind of imaginary straight line instead of lifting and rotating it inside the target line. At the same time, rotating your body as you lift it and rotate it, and then letting it fall as your body rotates you back to its starting position, and letting it fall even further as you accelerate through the golf ball. But all of this is only going to be possible if you first allow your club to work around your wrists, and that means holding it tight enough that you don't let it go, but not so tight that you're blocking your wrists. Getting used to an active lifting and rotating of your lower arms immediately at the start of your golf swing to get it onto plane. And then relaxing and letting the forces of nature lift your arms and drop your arms, and letting your cerebellum basically time the return of your body to its starting position and the acceleration of your swing through the ball. If you can actually get a feeling for the weight of the head of the club, then you can actually control the direction, the face angle, and even the low point in your swing and the interaction between the club and the dirt just by feeling it. And this is where children are at home. They have a feeling. They have a more three-dimensional picture of a golf swing, whereas we adults tend to see the two-dimensional picture in printed media and videos from YouTube. All of these things are basically lying to us on a subtle kind of a way, telling us something that's happening isn't happening. And we're doing too much thinking about getting into positions rather than moving the club in a smooth and consistent movement through a golf ball. The golf ball isn't the target. The target's out there, and you've got to be accelerating the golf club through the golf ball to the target, but only for a moment in time when you impact it. The rest of the time, the golf club is actually moving around your body, and the golf club is moving around your wrist more than anything else. Allow that to happen, and you're on the way to building a good repetitive golf swing. A simple drill for this season, or this winter, is lift, rotate, and relax. And get that to a point where it's smooth and natural. And then allow your body to feel where the club is and accelerate it totally automatically. More to come on this. Be back very shortly with that. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Big thank you as always to my patrons. If you'd like to become a patron to the channel, I'll leave a link below. We'll see you all very soon.